Good afternoon. I know everybody has a free choice of who they, worship, and that's all well and good. Um, you know, I don't have a problem with that at all. You know, with whoever people want to worship, that's their business. I prefer God myself. Um, However, they do not have free will to use hexes or spells or anything like that on anybody that belongs to God, uh, on any channel online or actually anywhere else in the world. Uh, because what happens if they put spells on them or hexes, they can use them without them really even knowing that they've had one put on them to go up against their own people, and they won't know nothing about it. I did a little bit of research on it. Didn't want to, but had to. Um, and if you ever start feeling kind of funny or something, or you feel different or strange and you can't figure out, or you start having nightmares, uh, like huge rats jumping at you in the face, or like somebody chasing you or something like that, or gonna run up behind you, then that's witchcraft, black magic, voodoo, and it is online. I know that for a fact. I don't have no problem with none of them, as long as they don't, mess with God's people, or especially the children. Especially the children. Wear your armor, full armor of God. I sleep in mine. And if you do start feeling funny, it wouldn't hurt just to go ahead and do it anyway, just to be on the safe side. Um, Salt. God calls us salt of the earth, which is quite a compliment. But salt cleanses things that are very unclean, unclean spirits and stuff like that. And you can, take a bath in it. You can, or may just be on the safe side. And while you're doing that, go to Psalm 91 prayer, and say that prayer while you're cleansing yourself with salt, um, table salt. Um, Now I don't know of anything else to use. Um, but if that don't work, then go to your pastor or your preacher and tell them, it's spiritual warfare, and there's some online, okay? And I'm just telling you straight out because of the children, you know. Um, that's all I got to say about that. But they don't have free will or choice to touch any of God's people, or put hexes or spells or anything like that, or there's all kind of things that they can put on people and the people don't even know it, that they're being used to do the bidding of evil against their own people. I've seen it done. I've seen a person that was supposed to be a friend of mine turn on me, and they didn't even realize they had done it until it was over with. And they'll still do it until they remove the spell. And once they removed it, I could tell like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and then I informed them, hey, wherever you've been, don't go back over there, because this, and this, such, And that's all I got to say about that. And just, straight up warning, I sleep in my armor, and explain to the children and make it a game with or something. If they're real young, then we're going to put our armor on, before we go to bed, make it a fun little game with them, Of course, it won't be, and you can explain that later on if they're too young to understand. You know where I'm coming from. Yeah. Anyway, it is spiritual warfare. And it's coming down hard, and it's coming down hard everywhere, not just here. Actually, we're kind of lucky so far, because there's places that's having spiritual warfare that's a lot worse. Okay. And anyway, I love all of you, and I send you much love, honor, and respect to each and every one of you. Okay.